Today marks a historic step forward in our national security. Let's go live to reporter Sarah Martinez at the registration center downtown.
More than 50,000 people have come here this morning to register. This is the future of secure identification, linking identity, healthcare, and payments in one verified system.
When the mark of the beast is introduced, countries will present it as a matter of national security. Every financial institution, from the banks, hospital, and even supermarkets, will state that it is a requirement that you have the mark.
I'm sorry, but without the mark, we can no longer provide you access.
Banks won't allow you to access any funds without it, and supermarkets won't allow you to purchase any goods without it.
You'll need to get registered before you can shop here, sir.
Hospitals won't treat any patient who hasn't been marked.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't proceed without your digital mark.
The mark of the beast won't be branded as evil. No, the mark will be incentivized. Early takers will be offered discounts and access to products and services. Then, gradually, those benefits will be exclusive, only to be available for the marked. They'll call it modern convenience. You'll call it a small price to pay, until the day you can't eat without it. Can't travel.
Reminder, all riders must verify digital identity before boarding.
Can't breathe in society.
I'm sorry, sir. We can't proceed without verification.
Unless you bear the symbol. You see, when the mark of the beast is introduced, the Antichrist will make life without it so difficult that many will simply cave into the pressure. People will feel the pressure from society to conform.
James Carter, please follow me to room 4.
You will see a desperate longing in the faces of people who just want life to return to normal. They simply want to be able to buy and sell freely. They want to work, socialize, and cling to whatever freedom they once had. The price to pay for this? A simple mark on the forehead or on the right hand.
Because that's where they go, no man can buy or sell. What did the Bible say they would be buying and selling? What did the Bible say would be bought and sold? Let's get Revelation 18 real quick. I ain't going to stay on this too long because it's stupid and we've discussed it before. Just humor me. You brothers with simple. Start at verse 11. Revelation 18 and 11, please.
Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
So it's talking about buying and selling. When you read Revelation 13, it says if you don't got the chip, and the word chip ain't in there, thank you. It says if you don't have the mark or the name of the beast, you cannot buy or sell. This is what Revelation 18 is talking about. Now let's see what it's talking about buying and selling. Read down.
The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
And slaves and slaves and slaves. You would be buying and selling slaves. That's not talking about you Negroes in the ghetto. That ain't you are the slaves. We're the slaves. But you got these idiots, I'm going to call them what they are. These monthly prognosticators talking about if you don't got the chip, you can't buy or sell. Buy or sell what? Snickers one. This ain't talking about a Snickers bar. This ain't talking about Converse or Nikes. This is talking about big business here.
Where's the Negroes' big business to sell anything?
Right. Read verse 15, please.
Verse 15. The merchants of these things, which were made rich
Which were made what?
Which were made rich.
So when you're buying and selling, it's talking about being made rich. That ain't the Negro in the ghetto. You ain't buying or selling nothing to become rich. Stop letting these knuckleheads fool.
And that no man might buy or sell.
Give me another word for buy or sell. I want one word that discusses, that uses, that expresses buy or sell. Steve. Trade. That no man can trade. Except what?
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
So now stop. You might say, wait a minute. Is that really what this is talking about? Trade. Buying and selling. Trade. Yes. Give me a precept. Ezekiel. Ezekiel 28. Verse 4 and 5. You need some words. These words are going to help you. You don't got to go to the Greek or Latin to come up with a computer chip. You crazy? Ezekiel 28, verse 4 and 5. Come on.
28, verse 4. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches.
Yeah, thou hast gotten thee riches. Read.
Thou hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures.
Go ahead.
By thy great wisdom
By thy great wisdom
and by thy traffic.
and by thy traffic. Can we look up that word traffic?
I think this is what you want. The transportation of goods for the purpose of trade
That's
by
it.
sea, land, or air.
Y'all see that? Read that bottom, that one again, Joshua again.
Transportation of goods for the purpose of trade by sea, land, or air.
Now the term the Bible uses for trade is what? Traffic. What else in Revelation? Buy and sell. Buy and sell. That's what traffic is making reference to in Ezekiel 28. Yes.
In the documentary we referenced before, in the movie Even the Rain,
Yeah.
and the other one,
America Today.
well, the number of his name.
And as we read down, it's 666. That's the number that represents them. So this is talking about embargoes. This is not talking about, brother, I want to buy a Snickers bar and I don't have a chip in my hand. Can you go to the store and buy me a Snickers? They ain't talking about that. That's just Negro jailhouse foolishness.
That ain't gonna stop a Negro from getting a Snickers bar anyway.
Exactly.
This is ridiculous. This is really crazy.
Those who believe that it will be a microchip.
Okay. So, first off, the microchip is total foolishness.
Yes.
Foolish. Although they are attempting to make microchips, that they are doing, but that is not what the Bible is talking about. I'll give an example of Revelation 18. What we all must understand is that the Bible explains itself. So in terms of buying or selling, right? When we get to Revelation 18, for example, I'll start at verse 10. It says, Revelation 18:10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment. The her is Babylon is destroyed. It says, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Now watch this about buying and selling.
Yes.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Then he begins, John names the merchandise that is no longer being bought.
Right.
Bought or sold. Let me get to the key point is what I want, verse 13. 12 is long, I'll just jump down to the point, verse 13. These are some of the things that were bought and sold. It says, and cinnamon and odors and ointments, and frankincense and wine and oil, and fine flour and wheat, and beasts and sheep and horses, and chariots and slaves and souls of men. So the Bible is letting you know what would no longer be bought and sold.
You still stuck on this mark of the beast? Yes, go ahead. And it also says, anyone who worships the beast or receives the mark of the beast shall be damned.
That's how you worship the beast. That's how you worship the beast. By breaking the commandments. By going against God.
By receiving the actual mark that the Bible is speaking of.
Guess what?
Is it not? Is it? I mean, because one thing I know about Jesus, he ain't never lied. Y'all
That's a microchip, right?
But how was Shem? How was Shem?
That's a microchip, right?
Yeah, that's a microchip, but it's not in actions mostly with your right hand, because everybody dominant hand, most people's dominant hand is their right hand. So when it says the mark is in your right hand, they're carrying out their action. When it says it's in your forehead, you gotta think of these thoughts first.
Lion fucking snake. I can't believe it. Let me go and try to find me some more proof of that. Let's see. I think it was a Hopeful Elect was on his channel. But this dude. Okay, here's some. Check it out. Lion snake. Stay away from the guys in purple, okay? Just do yourself a favor.
Hi there. Good morning. I wish everybody a wonderful day. Yesterday I was doing my normal shopping, my normal groceries. I usually buy my groceries with a debit card, and I noticed another machine on the side where you can buy your groceries or whatever you want. You can buy your stuff, groceries, whatever you want, with your hand. I already knew about this procedure. They've warned me before, about a couple of months before. In biblical terms, this is the mark of a beast, where this is a surgical procedure where they put a chip in your hand. This is a surgical procedure where they put a chip in your hand. This is a surgical procedure where they put a chip in your hand, and you use this chip to buy anything you want. It's easier, but I recommend not to use it, because your body is God-given, and no, they want to control you. No, they want to control you. No, they want to control you. If you're gonna put this chip in your hand, they are gonna control you. In the beginning, it's gonna be easy, but then they're gonna control you. I do recommend that you don't use this surgical procedure, which is the mark of a beast. You should not be using it. And it's also a sign that we are close to end times. When the mark of the beast comes, it's a sign that we are at end times. So don't take this mark of the beast, which is a chip in your hand. Which is a chip in your hand. Which is a chip in your hand.
Don't do it.